Level. Break.
So the women's singles final here at the Victor Korea Open. It's a good opening rally. This is the first meeting between these two players in international competition. SungJH, just 18 years of age, against a 19-year-old from China, WangSX. Well, I was mentioning that SungJH had anxious parents near my commentary position watching this match. Of course, her parents, both very famous and very successful badminton players in international terms. Her mother, Kim Yoon-ya, was the last player to win the All England titles in both singles and doubles. She won the singles title in 1986, beating Jianping in the final, and in 1988 won the All England doubles with Chung So-young. Her father wasn't a bad player either. SungJH, bronze medalist at the Asian Games and All England semi-finalist. So it's not surprising with parents like that that she's developed into a very fine badminton player herself.
3-1.
Ooh, well, I can sympathise with her. I thought that looked long too, but it was called good. No question that time, that one was wrong.
2, 3.
Prior to this year's tournament, this young lady had never got past a second round of any Super Series tournament that she'd played. And this is only her 5th ever Super Series event. And she is in the final. It's an extraordinary story. This is a good rally. Oh, great shot! Goodness me! WangSX just guiding that shuttle cross court from the backhand side. Here it comes. That's delightful. Lovely drop shot once again.
5, 2.
Goodness me. I have to say, for the entirety of that rally, SungJH keeping her opponent to the back of the court. But a little bit slow to react to the drop shot, has to be said. Oh, this young lady only burst into the world scene last year. Prior to 2009, she only played 3 international events. In all 3 international events, she lost in the qualifying stages.
6.
Then, remarkably, won the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold in Johor Bahru as a qualifier. She had to battle her way through the qualifying event, won the title. Then she went on to the China Masters. She was supposed to play the qualifying event, but was promoted to the main draw where she beat Wang Lin in the final, having in the semi-final beaten the world champion Lu Lan, and in a quarter-final beaten the All England champion Wang Han. No, not a bad tournament. Not just winning the title, but the players she beat to win the title, and we know that she is a special player. Control at the front of the court, so vital in singles. Short lift. Oh, that's just glorious. Just guiding that backhand cross court into the open space, making it look so easy. Not only the technical ability to do that, but also the vision to see that her opponent really wouldn't have had the time to retrieve that one. It's a fantastic passage of play from WangSX. 9-2. Well, it'd be very, very understandable if SungJH is a little bit nervous at the moment. Obviously the biggest match of her life so far. And no question who the fans are supporting here in the Olympic Gymnasium in Seoul. First the powerful shot, and then the little block, the variation in pace, but every time the shuttle going in a downward direction. Just pushed wide, and therefore WangSX going to the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage and just 7 minutes of play. WangSX not only 2 titles last year, a couple of semi-finals as well. But as far as SungJH is concerned, well, everybody took notice of this young Korean in the Macau Grand Prix Gold event last year because she beat the #1 player in the world at the time, Jong-mi. But she's got some work to do here. She wants to catch back up. 7 points adrift. Singles is very much about trying to outmaneuver your opponent, push them to the back, bring them forward, perhaps keep them at the back for 2 or 3 shots, then play the angled shot, get them out of position. That's nicely done, very nicely done.
13, 5.
Able to take the shuttle early at the nets. WangSX held it at the last moment, flicked it flat into the corner. Oh, that's lovely. Really is.
14-5.
It looks to me as if SungJH really struggling to know what tactics she should use. Both her coaches are giving her instruction. Right idea, but just a fraction wide. And now a 10-point advantage for WangSX. Well, whilst this opening game may be beyond her, I think it'd be desperately difficult for SungJH to come back and win this opening game. I think it's very important that she plays herself into the match, gives herself confidence for the start of the second game.
Time close. 16-6.
Well, there's a clear example of how to move your opponent. WangSX pushed her opponent deep into that backhand corner and then played, there it is, right to the back, then played the acute angle across court. Look, the Korean has got to run the whole diagonal of the court, furthest distance to run, and she just can't get there in time. And her body language says to me that she's, well, trying different things, just doesn't seem to be able to get through. Oh, as I said just a moment ago, I think it's very important that SungJH starts to rally with her opponents just to give herself confidence. She's not going to win this opening game. She can be resigned to that fact. Oh, the control at the front of the court from WangSX. Well, already faulted. Yeah, another net cord. Beautiful. Lunges forward, body control, not off balance at all.
Time 7-19.
Difference in that rally, wasn't there? Who was commanding the rally? It was SungJH who pushed her opponent to the back, brought her forward, pushed her to the back again, then bringing her forward once more, and that forces the error. She's got to make WangSX work at every opportunity. Nice.